Hi everyone. I want to bring a video to you today. With some customizations for my Cub Cadet. It's the LT42 inch, and I bought it last year, about 11 months ago. And I started not to do any video about it, but I figured I just washed it up, so I would go ahead and do a video. Maybe someone might be interested. But I bought it from Home Depot for a little over $1,900, and I made some customizations to it. I got the idea for the tires from one of the YouTube guys, Bigfoot in Montana, or something along those lines. Can't remember his channel name exactly, but he did a video of customizations that he did to his Cub Cadet, and I hated the tires that came standard on there, so I did upgrade those, and these guys are the real deal. They are so strong and grippy that any resistance by the dirt, wherever you are, you can actually grind tread marks in your yard. So I was completely satisfied and happy to have come across this video for that. So I put the exact ones that he did on his, and see, I think the rear is Sunday half there, upside down. There's the label on them. Also painted the rims myself. I hated the ugly off-white or cream color that came standard, and took the rims off. Had a local shop mount the new tires, but I did the rims myself. It came out pretty well. I'm not complaining about them at all. Also added the armrests, because that didn't come standard with the version from Home Depot. And that was pretty much it until I had the idea that I wanted to mount a winch. And I bought a winch from Amazon, the Champion power equipment model. You can see there is the 3,000 pound capacity, but I could not find a way to mount it. There was nothing. I located high and low. I just couldn't find anything that would mount it. And finally, I decided to go into my workshop. I do a little woodworking on the side. Go into my workshop, and I made a mock-up of the mount. And that's what I came up with. I took, I measured this board here, the same width as the mounting plate that came with the Champion, and I matched up all the mounting holes that was in the mounting plate. And pretty much what I did was clamp the mounting plate on top of this board here, and went to my drill press and made each hole identical to what was on the mounting plate. And I got the sides here. I measured the mounting holes on the frame. If you can see there, those mounting holes there match up to these mounting holes on the bracket. And I just simply duplicated it for the other side. But now I needed to convert this into metal. Obviously the wood mock-up wouldn't work. So I went to Home Depot, and I bought some angle iron, which is what I made the arms here off of. And it's simply, this is part of the angle iron here, and on the back end I just took my my reciprocating saw and I cut off the lip so it could mount to the frame, the chassis of the lawnmower here. It wouldn't run into the top portion. Used my drill press and I created the holes there for the mount. And I had to, in terms of the plate, I couldn't do anything with that, so I found a welder, local welder, and I already had the plate pre-drilled from the mock-up, and I simply just carried the plate and the two angle arms, angle iron that became the arms, and had him to weld the plate to the arms, and brought it back, and you can see the weld joint there, and I cleaned up all of the burrs and the spurs off the metal, and then got me some Rust-Oleum metal paint and finished it up, and it came out perfectly. Mounted the winch there, all the holes mounted up beautifully, and I was able to get that on there, and then I ran the cable here, if you can see that. I'm going to open this up. I ran it inside the housing, tied it down here, ran it inside. I put the cable cover on there. Obviously I didn't want to leave that exposed, sorry. So I ran the cable cover all the way, maybe about 5 or 6 inches before the winch housing itself. Tied that down to the frame of the, on there as well, frame of the tractor, and then came up to the housing. And here, this is where I mounted the control, but what I had to do, this is the actual cabling. Took a 2-inch drill bit. That took a little bit of effort. It took about 10 minutes actually. This housing here is a lot tougher than it looks. It's all metal, but it's strong as hell. So it took maybe about 10-15 minutes to bore a 2-inch, or I'm sorry, 1/2-inch hole here so I could run my cabling through. And I subsequently drilled another mounting, another mounting, 2 mounting holes for the control, and that is firmly on there. I didn't want anything hanging off of the steering wheel or kind of jerry-rigged up on top. I wanted something out of the way and something that was steady and firm, and that's it. It's mounted. Came on down here and used the same 1/2-inch drill bit to go through the housing. I velcroed along here, took some industrial strength velcro and wrapped my cable housing in that. Ran another strip on the tractor itself and just simply pushed this down to there. Ran the wiring through the 1/2-inch, and I came up over here. This is where it came in, and just connected it to my terminals, and that was pretty much it. This was rather difficult here because I had to get it to bend, and I think through, let's see, actually I believe, let's see, I can't remember now. I thought I attached this cable here underneath the housing. I can't remember. I think I did, but I don't see the holes for that. So, and the reason I did that, there's your control there again, and it's out of the way of my pedals, reverse and my forward. But I did that because I do a lot of work with my tractor other than just cut yards. So I do work for some of my neighbors around the area, landscaping type work, and a lot of times they want trees cleared out and shrubs pulled up and things of that nature. So I thought that would be a great addition to kind of make my job easier once I go to, you know, the work site, to their homes, and start, you know, doing some major landscaping stuff. So it came out well. It works both with the tractor on and with it off, but obviously you're running directly off the battery if you run it with the tractor off. So I try not to do that too much. I usually have the tractor running when I use it. But that's pretty much it. So I hope this may find itself as being useful to some. Get some good ideas like I did from other guys. And if you desire or have the need to make some modifications like that, I hope it turns out well. Take care.